Hi everyone, Laura Berg here from My Smart Hands. Today I have with me Ann Gomez, who is a productivity consultant and the founder of Clear Concept Inc. And she actually is my lifesaver when it comes to helping me organize my life. So I thought today I would bring her in. We're actually doing a series called, what are we calling it?
The Productive Home.
The Productive Home, and I will put a playlist on my channel so that you can check out all the other videos that we're doing, because I'm bringing you some really fabulous tips. So today we're talking about really how to make our kids more productive in the home, to really make less work for us.
Right, yeah, and it's also about teaching them how to manage their life, right? Like we're trying to teach them these key organizational skills that will help them throughout the rest of their life. Right.
I have to say I'm a little bit jealous because my mom came from the generation where she did everything.
Right, yes.
And so when she had me, I did nothing because she's like, I didn't have a childhood, so I'm giving her a childhood.
Right.
And now I'm kind of
jealous.
lazy.
Right.
No, I'm kind of like, I am not productive. I have you because you help me be productive, but it's not ingrained in me.
Right,
so like put my laundry away, put my clothes away, put my shoes away, it's hard. It's not natural. So you're actually helping your kids have this lifelong skill.
Absolutely, right? Like it's so much faster for us to do it ourselves, right? It's absolutely faster for us to put our kids' laundry away, and it looks a lot neater, but we really are not doing them any favors by doing it for them. And as well, it's making our lives so much harder. So having multiple children, having a career, like I've really found that I've had to, for my sanity and, the bonus is it's helping the kids, I've really had to help enable them to do some of their stuff as well.
Yeah, which I think is fantastic, and I'm really learning a lot from you.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to implement this at my home. So guys, listen to this because it's fantastic information.
Awesome.
And will really help you. I have 2 kids, Anne has 4 kids. And we're both entrepreneurs, so we both work from home, so our lives could be very hectic. So you shared with me earlier that this, where we're standing, is your favorite room.
This is my favorite room of the house. I absolutely love this room. It's our mudroom. It's where everything, people come in and they dump all their stuff. So we want to make sure that there's a system for where all their stuff goes, because I certainly don't want to be spending hours of my time cleaning up all the stuff. And it really is easy for everyone to chip in and do their own part.
Right. Okay, so I want you to just walk us through
how it works. Okay, so they come in from school, and everyone has a place where their coats or their sweaters go. They take them off, they put them on the hook. It's just as easy as dumping them on the chair or putting them on the floor. They also know exactly where their shoes go and their boots go, and there's a spot there for them to put their stuff away. Because you can imagine how chaotic it would be if 6 of us all just dumped our shoes and coats kind of everywhere in this room. It's a small room. I mean, it's a good sized room for a mud room, but it's a small room and a lot is happening in here. So we really need good systems to make sure that everything kind of functions very smoothly. So like I said, a lot happens in this room. So up here we have, these are our grocery shopping bags. These are our other bags that we can grab if we're going shopping, or if we want to pass something on to someone else. There's extra bags here, extra purses. We have our coats here. We do weed the coats in and out depending if it gets too much. Like these winter coats will go down into the basement. When we really get into spring in Canada, we're never 100% sure that the winter is done until we're well into spring. So we won't weed those out yet. We also have shoes here, and then we have the boots along the bottom. The boots will go into the basement once we're definitely sure the snow is gone, and we'll bring the flip-flops out of the bin that's in the basement and put them here. So we don't want these kind of homes to be too full, because otherwise it's hard to put stuff away. So so that's one of the roles that I see I need to do, is to kind of weed out and make sure that these systems are really easy for people to use at all times. So it's really important that everything has a home. We can't expect people to put things away if it's not clear where they go. And we want to make sure these homes are easy to use. So with so many of us in this house, we felt it was important for everyone to have their own bin. So Taylor knows, for example, that her hat and gloves go in this bin. And in that mad scramble to get out the door in the morning when we're rushing to school, then her gloves are easy to find here. And if I see one of the kids doesn't have a hat as we're heading out to school, I can say quickly, go back and grab your hat, and they know exactly where it is. So the younger kids, obviously the bins are at the bottom, older kids up top, mom and dad's here. We even have it been here for sunscreen as we head into the warmer, hotter weather. We've got to make sure that the sunscreen is easy to access so we can all make sure we're kind of using it regularly. As well, we want to make sure our keys have a home. I can't tell you how many times I've gone looking for my keys, and I don't want to waste my time doing that. We want to be able to find our keys the time, when we need them. That is not where we want to spend our time looking for keys. So the keys go right here, and they're high because we've got little people. One time I found a phone in the dryer. Don't even ask me about that situation. So keys have a home and they're out of reach.
Oh my goodness, I have a little bit of mudroom envy right now.
I know, isn't it fabulous? This truly is my favorite room in the house.
I can see why,
Yeah.
because my house does not look like this at all.
I can help you, Laura.
I want you to help me because I want this. I have to say I love the grocery bag concept because I'm always running out the door trying to find where did I put that grocery bag?
Yeah, it's got to be right by the back door so you can grab it.
And we have bins, but we have a winter and a summer bin. And let me tell you, the fighting that happens over whose is what in the winter bin.
One for each person.
So this is fantastic. But tell me, and tell parents at home, because this doesn't happen on its own.
No,
your kids aren't perfect, and they're not coming.
The kids don't set this up. We have to set it up. We have to establish the homes for the kids, and we have to kind of teach them how to use it. And I'm not gonna lie, like they come in and they dump their stuff. Like we have to maintain the systems. We have to say, don't forget your shoes go there, and go put your coat away. And we're trying to teach them to do this, right? They're not naturally doing it.
Yeah.
And as well, we have to maintain this system. So when the season changes, I have to kind of weed out the old season and bring in the new season stuff. When we start to accumulate too many things, I have to help everyone in the family make decisions about what are we going to get rid of.
Right. So it doesn't just you set it up and it runs like a well-oiled machine.
No,
You're
absolutely.
the one that is adding the oil and making sure that it functions well.
Someone started taking up soccer. We started having all the soccer gear. We had to establish a system for soccer.
Right. So I think the key that you need to take away is that everything needs a home.
Everything needs a home. Homes for everything is really critical.
She's all about the homes for everything.
Homes for everything.
This is great. Well, thank you for sharing this room with us and giving us some really great ideas of what we can do in our homes. So be sure to come back because we are going to be having Anne share other amazing tips with us. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, Laura.